Yo, 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 Chandu. Hello, Mera. Hello, hello, hello. Today we have some beautiful clouds outside. Hello, Ankino. You are lost, but you don't think you will find yourself. I am from Tibet. I am from mountains of Tibet. We have to go and watch a little bit more the clouds. Ankino. Um, from all the countries I have traveled to in Europe. Well, Switzerland looks different in some southern European countries, but Europe is pretty much the same, dude. No Jessie Vessie. I don't have hair routine. Just let them be. Maybe if I would be a woman, I would look at my hair differently. But for me, it's just a waste of time to spend extra energy doing something with my hair. Chandu, you are asking how to be alive. Chandu, listen. From 1 to 10, how alive are you feeling right now? But that is Chandu, that is not a secret that the more energy you have in you, the more alive you will feel. And what is energy? In many cases, energy is oxygen in your blood. Chandu, maybe you just have to increase the level of oxygen in your blood. And Chandu, and start doing things that makes you feel alive. You already know those things. Well, if I were you, I wouldn't build all of my life and energy just around gym. But that is a great part of your life, definitely. No, Ankino. Russia and Kazakhstan, I have never been to them. I have been to Ukraine, like that, how you call it, Crimea, that island. But I was quite small then. I don't remember. I clearly remember when we stepped out of the bus and spent time in Crimea. Is it in English Crimea? I don't know how you pronounce it, because in my language you pronounce it Karima. Yes, Mera, that's right. No, I haven't been to USA. There's always, at the beginning of streams, quite a lot talks about countries, I see. But that's cool. I love traveling. Web Matrix. It's easier to tell you to what European countries I haven't been to. I have, okay, starting from my country, I have been to Latvia. Yo. Latvia, Estonia, Lithuania, Norway, Sweden, Finland, England, Poland, Germany, Czech Republic, Hungary, Slovakia, Slovenia, Cyprus, Turkey counts? I guess it counts. Greece, Italy, Portugal, San Marino. Probably missed something. Switzerland, Austria, Croatia. I think that's it. I can tell you where I haven't been to. Belarus, Russia, well, Russia doesn't count. Serbia, Romania, Albany, Bosnia and Herzegovina, Montenegro, Monaco. Oh, as well I have been to Vatican City and Liechtenstein, but I haven't been to Luxembourg as well, France, I have been to Wales, but I haven't been to Ireland. Okay, enough of this topic. Well, I told you that I don't know about Turkey. I mean, it's in European Union, but it's not into Europe, I don't know, or opposite. Yes, Web Matrix to Spain as well, not but haven't been to Ireland. Nor North or North Southern Ireland. Logan, okay. Share the secret plan, Logan. Yes, Prague is very cool. Very tasty food in Prague and beautiful architecture. But it stinks in the old town. It physically stinks, especially in the night. Yes, I haven't been to Denmark as well, Webmatrix. As well in Belgium, but I haven't planned to travel with car like... oh, and Netherlands, I haven't been to Netherlands. One of the upcoming plans is to travel with car to Belgium, Netherlands, and Denmark. Logan, what is the plan? What's the purpose of breathing if we inhale and exhale only anxiety? Logan, you inhale oxygen. Well, I hope so. And you exhale carbon dioxide. I don't know if I said it right. I haven't been to Greenland and Iceland as well. I don't want to go to Greenland. My wife just came back from Iceland, so maybe I don't want to go there as well because she was there. Yo, Linda. Yes, of course, Ankino. Logan. Logan, why do you want to give up? And why do you want my email? Logan, you can try to message me on Instagram. It's just that I almost don't use email. I have several emails, but mostly for work purposes. But Logan, either way, Logan, no one knows who you are. You can share it here as well. And that is not guaranteed that you will receive help. Logan the Wolverine. Logan, you are Wolverine. Heads up. You have adamantium in your blood. Logan, dude. Brother or sister, if anxiety is really getting to you, you have to change something in your life. Without fundamental change, don't expect different results. Logan, forget that you have to end your life, dude. That's silly. Just change something in your life. Change something that you are not ready to change. Change something heavily. Find power in you. Your observer. Misbehaven. A man lit your city on fire and burned down over 1,000 homes. How is that possible? If one home is starting to burn, people notice that. How can you burn 1,000 houses? With a helicopter and fire thrower. No, I haven't tried Swedish surströmming fish, but I would like to try it because it seems that people are really struggling to eat it. So it's a challenge. It could be a good challenge. I have eaten world's spiciest chip. It was very easy for me because I eat spicy food, but I will not try it again because because that chip did something bad to my kidneys. I felt bad effect for like a month. But maybe that's because there was something else was wrong in my body. Yo, Ankar. I'm good. How are you? Yes, Linda, I eat spicy food all the time. Today one colleague at my work gifted me homemade chili pepper and it was so aromatic. I ate it together with rice and some Indian sauce with Indian cheese, cottage cheese and spices. Logan, dude, my advices are useful only to those who are wanting to listen and, more importantly, who are ready to act, who are ready to practice, who are ready to practice. How is any advice useful for you if you are not either wanting to accept it or you just want to keep it in your mind and don't want to really do anything about it? Yes, Negra, I remember you. Logan, I already told you. You have to change something fundamentally in your life. Don't expect me to say you what exactly, because I am not living through your body and mind. You can change your perspective by deep meditation, but it will probably take years for that. Months, at least months. But if you want super fast result, well, Logan, if you have abusive family and you're old enough, well, leave them. If they are super abusive to you and you are already grown up, well, leave them. Better go and live on the street, maybe, I don't know. Contact your friends, other family members. Yo, 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 beyond perspective. Logan, as far as I have seen you here, I perceive that you don't need some kind of mental advice, mental change. You need physical change. Because there are people who like to think that. Well, okay, I will put it in other words, there are people who like to think all the time about different solutions, different ideas, different businesses and so on, but they just don't take any action. They are into love with just thinking, building castles in your mind. But when it comes to taking action, well, they just can't do it because they are too focused on thinking. Hello, hello. So Logan, you are following Sadhguru. I don't know much about him, but I think that Sadhguru as well can help people, definitely. But so you are telling to me that you have this big anxiety, even though you are following Sadhguru, and he has tons of materials in internet. definitely helpful if you can perceive them in helpful way, with open mind, but you are still dealing with anxiety. So it's not about information you can gain. It's about taking actions. Logan, and when you start to take actions, well, don't hope for fast results either way. Because there are people who think that if something is not like happening right away, then they are failing. That is illusion. When you think that you're doing something wrong or you're failing, because something is not happening straight away, that's nonsense. Logan, you can share that here because no one knows you, Logan. All we see, well, I don't know what you have on your YouTube channel, but we see that there is some Logan with cat picture. Logan Paul. Your holistic services. The spirit is well. Spirit is one. Yesterday, op holistic services. Yesterday, I felt a little bit well perceived, just different weather in me. But the weather passed. Logan, you don't know what to do. And you are saying that is problem for you. Well, it's not like people live their lives and knows what to do. But don't be afraid to take actions. It's not like we all know what to do. Yes, Ankino, here's a bell for you. I have not singing talent. I have talent to not sing. And I'm sharing that talent with you. Man, beyond perspective, that's funny because you say you are not one of those people, but the thing is, I don't remember what I said. When I did ring that bell, I forgot what I said. I guess that's not important. No, I'm not truly from Tibet. What would you answer if someone was asking you every day, tens of times per day, where are you from? Yes, Logan, here's a bell for you 3 times. Last one was quite loud one. Some people believe they are feeling when results don't. Yes, perspective. And when I said some people, actually, well, probably those are not some people. Those are almost every people. Maybe every people. But some of these people who perceive these feelings and feelings that if you don't get result, something is wrong. I feel like some people just don't get tricked by these feelings, but I feel like everyone perceives them. Linda, you loved that music vid where I mean funny, real? You mean where I did rap? Linda, that's a Latvian rap. No one would understand it. I mean, it was posted before like 2 or 3 years. It's already old, and it was on Instagram. You get tricked, it feels like a lesson you are constantly having to learn. We are learning in different ways. Our minds are different. How fast are you learning as well is different for all of us. This is your life. It's unique. Logan, I should make a meditation center. Well, maybe this is partly the reason why this channel is here, because if this community grows and there's gonna be enough people who want to do some in real life action, maybe real life meditation at some place on the earth, we will do that. You don't even need to have a physical meditation center. You can rent one for a specific event. No, I don't listen hip-hop music, but I have listened to it before. Well, I sometimes listen to it, but not purposely. Okay, Jeep dude, do what you want. It's your body. Something you said with an interview, you were really stuck with you. You mentioned that it doesn't seem like it's an issue of information, but that's issue of action. Yes, it can definitely be like that. And there are so many talented people who just has issues of taking action. And their talent remains hidden in their own mind. And you see, taking action can also break your ego, because if you are used to not take that much action, then starting to take action, it would be really dangerous for your self-image in a good way. You would feel like it's uncomfortable for you because it's something new for you. No, Web Matrix, I'm not Buddhist. I am Tibetan. No, no. You've meditated on the thought of prayer. I don't know if that's a grounding technique. But it's definitely a practice It can be a practice of remaining present consciously. If you repeat some thoughts in you and you do it consciously, well, that practice can work. There are so many creative and crazy ways, techniques that can work for you to be more present, to open up the eyes, the mind to this moment. Good thing I have pants on. I'm always surprised that my shorts are on when I stand up while streaming, because I walk naked at my home, in my home. I guess it would be too late if I noticed that I don't have shorts on when I stand up in stream. Same here. That's good, Mera. Mera, I will call you Kundan because now you are not Mera anymore. I guess you reincarnated. Yes, observer, I'm trying. I'm trying hard to not bring Christo Jr. on camera. Hello, film buff. Observer, why I walk naked? Well, if the temperature is quite hot, I walk naked. And why without pants? Well, haven't think much about it. Yo, Arsha. Clouds are on fire. You know what? This is something for all of you. Watching clouds, just observing clouds is actually, I feel like it's one of the greatest practices of staying present. Just observe the clouds. Because when there is something beautiful that you perceive, you are naturally out of the everyday thinking process. Even Latvian sky looks like vodka? Man, what do you mean? Do you ever hear your neighbors having it off? What that means? Enlighten me. Spending time in nature is one big practice of conscious awareness, presence. Okay, Logan. Well, that's right. Enough with the drama. Dude. Logan. The thing about drama is that if you feel like there is world's drama, the thing is that your own perception is perceiving it as drama. Your own mind is making something to appear as drama. So you can say enough of your drama. Enough of perceiving life as drama. Your life. Where is my wife working? I will definitely tell you that. All of the family members, one by one. Yo, new name. Dude, you know, there were many outside views today, new name. I can do another one for you. Then I'm back to the chat, to reading the chat. Look at those clouds, new name, and be present. Outside there is no people. Dude, because everyone is watching this stream. Yes, Rahul, of course. Call it philosophy or call it just the content of your mind. Whatever flows through your mind at this moment, it's not that big, it's not that serious. I feel like philosophy is needed if someone feels like he's trapped. Or thoughts can be perceived as philosophy if you feel like there is a story about you in this life and it's so real. Dude, if you want to know something about animal brain, you have to read it, learn it in, well, not from me, consume this information elsewhere. If you want reliable information about animal brain, because I have not studied it, I know about animals that they don't perceive them as separate beings. I don't know if that's true. I know that people do perceive themselves as separate entities, and this is the biggest trick, biggest mystery for one's mind in this life. This is where all fear arises. Yes, new name. Not in for your country I guess it's after 2 days. Yes, new name. SacralVibes will turn 35. I'm gonna stream the night of birthday because I'm not gonna celebrate with my family in the night. And Kino, no, I don't. Well, I don't know what to answer you when you ask me, do I drink vodka? Because when there is some party happening, sometimes I drink whiskey with cola. But if there is no whiskey, then that can be vodka. But that's rarely. New name, that's not gonna happen. Do I believe there's a soul? What I believe that is well, this is a hard one because I really don't think anything about soul. This question just it does not make me feel something. There is no attachment in me in this word soul. Any word is just a word. This moment is aliveness. Everything that is in this moment is aliveness. Your body will die. Your brain will die someday. Your mind is there because of your brain, but something will stay. I wouldn't call this soul. I would call this just as energy. Some information, atoms. But it will be a whole new experience. And I would not bet my life on that you will be aware of it. Yet energy, well, it will stay. How will you perceive it? I don't know, because there will be no the same you as right now. Sorry, now you can hear me. I said that cloud looks like explosion. And after that I said, to Rahul that yes, everything is changing. And that is the truth. Truth is something that you cannot deny. And truth is something that is the same for every living being. No one can deny that this moment is happening. There is experience of this moment, and no one can deny that everything is changing. New name: after 1 hour I will watch athletics, and then maybe I will stream again today. I said that yesterday as well, but yesterday that did not happen. Today there is greater percentage that there is going to be another stream. Chernobyl cloud. Yes, probably. Observer, what do you mean I played with everyone? Explain, observer, what do you mean by that? How did I play with everyone? Rahul, yes, you can't prove directly that person next to you is conscious. But the thing is, we talked about this actually yesterday, I think with different person. The thing is that you think that you are a person, or that you have your consciousness. You think that you are you. You think that you are subject and everything else is object. But this is not the only perception that is possible for human brain. I wouldn't say that someone else is something different than me. I know that I perceive this world only through my own mind, but the thing is, the mind is not mine. This mind and body was given to me by my parents. Linda, why you can't wait till September? What will happen in September? Observer, yesterday I said that there is 50% chance that another stream will happen. 50% chance. Today there is 70%. Autumn is beautiful. We're definitely gonna have some outside streams with autumn colors. Wait a second. If someone is struggling with poor mental and depression, what will be your suggestion? I hope you know that you need specific suggestion. There is no like one suggestion that fits for everyone in poor mental state. Do you know from where depression may come? Do you know why there is poor mental state for you? How do you feel like why? Why do I give stream percentage like it's weather forecast? Well, dude, this brain is a program. This brain is computer. Yes, Rahul, your mind is basically memory. Yes, Arsha. There are many ways how you can reset nervous system. Go for a walk. Go for a run. Have good sleep. Eat healthy food. Listen to beautiful music. Have deep conversation with someone. Meditate. Of course, as well, meditate. All of this resets your nervous system. I feel like more conscious presence in people helps to reset nervous system. You see, need to recognize that you are holding on to something, and then you can let it go. If you're not present enough, you just don't notice what is making you suffer. Because in this moment you have all the information you need. And you don't perceive it if you are too busy in the habit of thinking, figuring out, trying to control the thoughts. For living, I take pictures of my feet. Dude, Ankino, you say your ego and mind work against you. Well, why do you feel like there is two in you in first place? Just look at this in you. From where comes this idea that there is you and your mind and your ego? Why do you see all of these as something separate? Because this separation in you is illusion. Yet it is there. Illusion is there, yet it is illusion. Today we have some good questions, but of course I can't answer all of them at the same time. So I choose what to answer just randomly. Or if there's many good questions, I just don't answer any of them. Harsha, I don't walk outside on the balcony that much because I just walk outside in general. Yes, observer, I wanna hear joke, but I, I don't get the joke. I get what you're saying, but what's the joke? In schizophrenia, a person hears voices in his left brain and it's from the right brain. I don't know about that. I haven't studied effects of schizophrenia. What do I think about every nation declaring free access to basic human needs? Holistic. Well, I'm not a politician, but I can say to you that the way the life is right now, and the way that how people are living right now, is gonna totally change in future, as well as ability to, not ability, but access to food, water, shelter. It will change. I can tell you that definitely, for sure, because we are working on it as human race. Who am I? Who are you? That is such a direct question. As who do you identify as? Because who are you? Well, who are you is normal question actually. But probably most of people don't perceive that behind this question is just identity, identification. As who do you identify yourself? And people really do identify themselves as the mind, or, well, not actually the mind, but the past, the time, the story, the voice behind this story. Do I think I am real? Well, yes. If you perceive me, then I'm real. Do you know what is definition of illusion? It's something that's not real. And what is not real? Tell me that. Because obviously something is illusion. You think that other than you, everything is illusion. But what if the thinker of this is illusion? What if the illusion is the one who perceives itself as something else than what is perceived? Jo Vinit. Rahul, consciousness is not around you. Consciousness is ability to be conscious. There is consciousness and unconsciousness. But that's interesting that you say that you perceive that everything is around you, but where is the borderline? Tell me. And where is the center? If you can say that everything is around you, can you find the center or a borderline? Or how do you perceive that your thought or this sentence that you just asked and before it popped up in your brain, how this sentence is, this thought is different from anything else you can perceive? Clouds, your room, your body. Because everything that you perceive comes and goes in the same way. Yes, the content is different, but even consciousness comes and goes. It can be perceived. Even stillness in your mind, when you meditate, is perceived. Everything can be perceived, but where is the center of perception? Is it really in you? If it is in you, then try to find it. Yes, Vinit, that was one of the first books for me. Apart from academic ones. Lord of Files, this channel is not about religion, so you are definitely allowed here. This is not some kind of small group of religious people creating religious circle. My shadow is my religion. My shadow is my teacher. Reasoning without perception? Answer is yes and no. We don't know that. What can be there without your perception? Well, you will never know that. I feel that this life is one big dream, one big ocean, and we are being dreamed by the same dreamer. It's not some kind of human. Dream of existence, play of existence. You can say when your perception ends, the world ends, but I wouldn't count on that. Belief. All of these are beliefs. I mean, whatever you want to believe in is just for fun. Seeing that all beliefs are just beliefs can help you in self-inquiry. You know what creates your ego? The thoughts that stick to you, feelings that stick to you. Illusion of separate self is created by sticky thoughts, sticky feelings. But in general, all the thoughts are the same. Same size. What led me to not believe in God? Dude, what is belief to God? If by God you mean just existence, well, you don't need a belief in that belief. It's happening. Why should you believe it if it's just obvious that there is creation? The life is. Why do you need idea of God to see that? Well, I know why you need it, because I needed that. But it's not about the God in your mind. Idea of God is just a step for you. All the content in your mind is the same content. Even idea about God. And all of your beliefs, personal beliefs, does not change the truth itself. And truth as well is just a play of words. mixed with feelings. From scientific standpoint, some people say God is product of human evolution. I totally agree with it. We as humans are just evolving basically through our mind. Our mind is evolving. The mind is creating this life for you. The mind is providing you with these ideas of God, sense of separateness. And does this mean that you are separate from trees, from other people? Not necessarily. When the mind is creator, yes, sometimes it gives you trouble because life is about everything, as well as idea of you being into trouble. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I will be back later. 70%, 30% that not today. What is the mind? Mind is the place where perceptions come together. Mind is the place where information comes together in you. Mind is the place where you perceive your thoughts, memories, dreams, language, images. Somehow it's the same as brain. What we are doing here, we are doing self-inquiry, so you could see that there is no doer. Is there a doer of actions, thinker of thoughts? Yo, always when I say that I am about to end this stream, YouTube algorithm is starting to provide this stream with new people. YouTube is smart. It wants to hold us here. How you differentiate between good and evil? You mean right and wrong? Good or bad? Well, you like the outcome of something or you don't like it. Either way, it's just for you personally. It's about outcomes. Outcome that you perceive when you when you do something. Yes, Asha, I will have dinner after I end this stream. I will eat and watch athletics. Why does Almighty God have to categorize things? Why do you think that Almighty God is categorizing things? Categorizing things is part of this life. Logic is part of this life. Unknown is part of this life. Intuition is part of this life. Good is part of this, I can't say the word, part of this life. Bad is part of this life. You see, you use, well, you see that you only can think out what you know already. It's silly to think about God if you want to exactly find out something about Creator, because this life is not just about things you can know. Don't forget that this life is also about unknown, and it's normal. Your mind is limited, and it's normal. Yes, we use just super small percentage of our brain, but it's either way limited. Yo, 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 I have to end this stream. We'll be back later. Hello, hello. Sorry today earlier stream than usually. These few days there will be earlier streams than usually. Yes, Raya, it is like that. But I will be back later today after 2 hours for late night stream. And there is 70% of chance that it will happen. Thanks, Ayu. Thanks. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, see you. Yo. Yes, I need to have dinner. Ayu, I will end like this.